everyone! Today I'm going to scrapbook a photo I took at one of my closest friends' rehearsal dinner. She got married in July last year, and I'm pretty sure you'll see more photos of this event later on in my series because I have a lot of photos to scrapbook of her wedding. For this layout, I decided to use the pink cardstock, the black and white floral print, and the little font pattern paper that had the theme of spring and sunny days. I decided that I wanted to back the photo with these two pattern papers to create some layers, but I wanted only a thin sliver of the pattern papers to surround the picture because I wanted the picture to be the focal point of the layout. Now I wanted to use some more of the black and white floral pattern paper, so I took a piece of scrap of that pattern paper and used my mini heart-shaped punch to punch out some hearts. Now I'm fiddling around with some scraps of the wood grain paper I had left from a previous page, and I was debating if I wanted to do some extra layers underneath the photo, but you'll notice that I decided to do more of a diagonal flow for the layout. And now I'm picking embellishments to place around the page. So you'll notice that I have selected the wonderful tag, the XO tag, some floral ephemera. I originally had it set up with the lower left and the upper right, but I flipped it around because I didn't want it to read Happy Day Wonderful. I wanted to read Wonderful Happy Day if someone was reading my layout from left to right. I'm very much in love with the cute teal camera icons, so I've cut up another one to add to my layout to the bottom right, next to the XO tag and the little heart that I've added. Now I'm trying to figure out how to place the ephemera around the bottom of the photo. I wanted to cover up the table. We had already finished dinner and all our plates and glasses were at the bottom. I could have cut off that from the photo from the beginning, but I didn't. So now I'm trying to figure out how to cover up as much of the table as possible with Happy Day and the floral ephemera. I'm gluing down the embellishment area on the lower right. I did cut the end of that wood grain paper to make it look like a banner and placed all the little embellishments on top. And I'm doing the same for the upper left-hand corner where I'm putting the wonderful tag for the other cluster of embellishments. I'm centering the photo in the middle of the page since that's what I want everyone to focus on. And then now I'm adding the embellishments, like I mentioned earlier, to cover up the bottom of the photo where our table is. I'm looking for other embellishments to cover up that tiny little spot that's on the left, so I decided to put my third heart there. I'm trying to use up more of those word stickers from Studio Calico. I'm embellishing the three clusters of embellishment with these stickers. The lower right, I put one that says Good Times. The upper left, I put one that says Treasure This. And to help cover up the table some more, I picked a third one that was Remember This on top of the little heart. So it can also read as Remember This Happy Day. Now to add the title, I use the October Afternoon sticky keys that are colored teal and cream to spell out Rehearsal Dinner as my title. I didn't expect rehearsal to take up so much space on the photo that when I got to the end, I was a little worried I wouldn't be able to fit dinner. I first considered putting it right above Happy Day, but it didn't feel right because I didn't like how far apart they were. So I did my best and squeezed it right underneath Rehearsal. Since I wanted it to span the whole photo to look more even, I spelt dinner backwards when I was putting down the alpha stickers. I love bows, so I'm adding some blue bows to the 3 clustered areas of embellishment. I put the one in the upper left, I put one in the lower right, and then for my third bow, I was going to put it above the little heart, but I noticed an empty spot above dinner. I just felt better filling that in. So now I'm adding some Amy Tangerine heart-shaped enamel dots. I added white dots above the bow above dinner, one right by the wonderful tag, and then one in the lower right by the XO tag. I definitely wanted to add the date, so I pulled one of my roller date stamps. This one's from Amy Tangerine, and chose Happy Memories and stamped right above the embellishment cluster in the upper left. I didn't really do a good job stamping the date, so I had to take my pen and fill it in. I'm adding my journaling right underneath the picture. It says, "The rehearsal dinner was filled with love and happiness for the soon-to-be married couple. What a great night with their friends and family." I also wanted to know where we had dinner and what city it was in, so I added that to the little tag that says XO. And that's it. So please give me a thumbs up if you like my page. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I hope you have a crafty day.